So we're writing it then.
And the ones who have come in with that energy are the ones that are making the difference. But all I do is put it all together from my clients. They've been coming to me for a long time. 40 years is a long time to gather information. But you know, when you're looking at those other speakers and writers, just use your discrimination, because a lot of them are not. They're not accurate.
Okay. I'm going to try my best to come here tonight. I'll get one of these. And I pay over there, yeah?
Yep.
Is that what it is?
Then he said that's, I tell her then, and it'll be £10 off of the entrance price tonight.
Okay.
It's a good deal. You're basically getting the book for $2.99 then, right? In a sense, you're paying $12.99. You're getting £10 off. It's like $2.99.
Either way, it's the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to check it out anyway, because I'm into the whole, I'm into astrology, so I understand some of the changes.
I make a lot of astrology in my other books.
Oh yeah?
Because I have 3 books on the Nostradamus prophecies.
Okay.
I'm the only one that has ever translated all 1,000 of the prophecies.
Oh, you do the translated
25
prophecies?
years I lectured on them.
Okay, so I must have come across your name then and not recognize, not realize.
Yeah, 25 years I lectured on that all over the world.
Okay.
But then I've written so many other books on every metaphysical subject you can think of.
Okay, so you've written on astrology. What's the name of the book on astrology that you've written?
It's in the Nostradamus books.
Or in the Nostradamus books.
But I've written about every metaphysical subject you could want to think of.
Okay.
But it doesn't come from me, it comes from the people I work with.
Right,
They come to
okay.
me for therapy.
Okay, and then you, okay. So from
I'm
there,
the reporter.
just simple.
I put it all together.
Right.
I say I'm the reporter, the researcher, the investigator of lost knowledge
So how you get started?
from the people that come to see me. I'm not a channel, I don't psychic, I'm not a
But how you
psychic.
get started? What get you into it in the first place? In terms of
That goes way back,
Yeah,
40
so-
years, when I
40.
started out when nobody was doing any of this at all. I'm one of the very first ones that ever did past life regression. It wasn't
Okay.
even heard of when I started out. Nobody knew anything about it. That's how far I go back.
I'm always interested in regression. Why? Because sometimes certain dreams, it's deeper than I could analyze physically, you know. And yeah, but where's Stephanie? Oh.
So,
Stephanie, you give me a call. You can give me your details, contacts.
yes,
No,
he
no,
said
for regression information.
Tonight because I've got a leaflet with me for tonight. I've got like a pamphlet.
I'll take. Yeah, I'm planning to come, but just in case, I'll just take your number.
Okay, sure.
With the mind.
okay. And like I said, tonight we're going to do the whole room. I'm going to put them all under at one time,
Okay.
and you'll go back into a past life. It's
Okay.
called a group regression.
Group progression. Okay.
And it's a lot of fun. People
Okay.
enjoy it.
Okay, great.
You never know what you're going to find.
Yeah. All right, great.
Okay.
What about the floaters? You know the floaters when you see what they call the astral lights.
Floaters are what you see inside your eyes. You're talking about orbs.
Yes.
Orbs, I've written about those. That's
Okay.
just energy is all it is. Just
Okay.
energy.
And what's the sign behind that? What's behind that? Because some
It's
people
just
see.
energy.
Okay.
Everything is energy.
Okay.
Now that the cameras are becoming so sensitive with the digital cameras, they can pick it up where they couldn't pick it up before.
Okay.
It's always been there,
Right. Right.
but the
okay.
cameras weren't able to pick it up before.
Some
now
people
they
call
can-
them astral lights. Is
They're
it
just-
astral lights?
They're just energy.
Okay. Okay.
People, they have conferences in the States about the orbs, and I said, why? It's so simple. But they make a big deal out of it. Every time I give a lecture, somebody comes up with their photograph albums of all the pictures they've taken of the orbs, and if they're always sending them to me through email, but I said, it's just energy is all it is.
Okay.
People, anything they don't understand, they make it into something that's really big and unusual.
Okay.
The universe is very simple. It's not complicated.
Okay.
You start figuring it out. You know.
Yeah. I'll get one and I'll have you sign, and I'll take some time to go through it. Yeah.
Okay, do you want me to sign it first or what?
I'll have to pay first. I know I'll have to pay first, yeah? And then I can.
Okay.
So that's cool. So what do you think? what does 2012 have in store for us?
Nothing.
Nothing. Just
The
plain
date
old.
does not mean anything. Tonight I'm going to talk about what's happening, but it has nothing. The 2012 is just a date. But it's much more important than that. It's going to be the new Earth. We're moving into the new Earth. The two Earths are separating to the new Earth and the old Earth.
Is it going to
Which
be?
one do you want to go with?
Is it going to be more for a gradual transition, or?
It's a gradual transition.
Okay, so not there
Because
won't be
the
a big
energy-
jump or anything like that.
No, that's what people say. They think it's going to be boom when we're
Yeah.
there. Can't happen that way. The energy has to be done gradually. Otherwise, if it happened all at once, your body would be destroyed. It would explode. It has to be gradual, and I think it began about 2003. A gradual transition of raising of the vibrations and the frequencies.
Have you heard there's a theory that the sun, it switches its polarity every 11 years? No, okay,
No.
okay.
I'm hearing so many weird theories over here. Believe me, if that was true, I would have found it.
Okay,
I've
okay.
gotten everything you could possibly think of. Every time I ask a question, I get the answer. Because we're going to the source of all knowledge that has all of the answers. And I'll be
You say you
explaining
don't
all
believe
that
in the
tonight.
11-year cycle, the solar cycle.
You what?
You don't believe in the 11-year cycle, the solar electric magnetic pole that the sun changes every 11 years.
Well, it does. You're saying it's not important, basically. You're saying
If it does, no, I've never had any effect on
But
it.
it does, yeah. Some people say that it changes culture, and you have a transition between a sort of punk to hippie kind of. Yeah.
No, that's with people. It hasn't got anything to do with the sun.
Right. Well, some people have a theory that the sun affects the
No.
culture here on Earth.
No, it has to do with your reincarnation and what you're coming in to learn. That's more what happens to you as a culture. But this is talking about the three waves that have come in since the 1940s, which I guess you would, part of that would be the baby boom.
When were the waves? When were the three waves? What's the midpoint
They
of each
started
wave?
in about the end of the World War II,
Yep.
but the baby boomer generation. And that's what we'll be talking about tonight, is the age of these people and what they've come in here to do and why they are here. It's very,
Did they
very
all
important.
come at the same time, three waves, or was it three different waves?
Three different ages, three different groups came in at different times.
So one was right after World War II, and the second wave was when?
Well, the ones that are now, the first wave are in their 30s, 40s, 50s, some of them are into the early 60s. The second wave would be 20s and 30s, that age group.
Okay, got it.
But they don't know they don't know they are. They don't know why they're here.
Yep.
But that's what we'll be talking about tonight, because they don't want to be here, they don't like it here. They want to go home, they don't know where home is, but they know it's not here.
And these are people that are actually living that are part of the wave, or
They
these
are.
they
They're
are. Yes,
people
they
like
just don't
you.
realize it. Yes, got it.
Because when I do the lecture,
That's the
they'll
second
say,
wave.
finally it makes sense.
They understand who they are.
Yeah, I have a radio show that goes out all over the world every week. And I also do the Coast to Coast. When I do that, we get 3,000 emails a day. And in there, they're all saying, finally, it makes sense. I know I'm first wave. I know I'm second wave.
Who's the first wave? First wave are the older ones, right? Is that right?
Yeah,
And the second are the 20s to 30s.
yeah,
And who's the third wave?
the children.
The children. So they're
I'm
all
going to
really
break it all
young.
down tonight
Really
and
young.
explain it. But none of these people know why they're here. They
When
just
are
know
we going to
they-
have a fourth wave?
No.
Won't be a fourth wave?
Why would there be? This is to move us into the new earth.
Got it. Okay.
There wouldn't be any reason to have any after that. But I found that by doing so many progressions, then I'm able to put these people into these groups.
Yep.
It takes a lot of work to do that. You can't do it through just one person. Okay, let me sign your book here. Okay. All right. But that's why I can't tell it in a few words, because
Sure, yeah,
tonight
it's a
I'll
lot
be,
of-
I'll
it's
be
a lot.
spending 2 hours talking about it. And it's got to go step by step so people can understand it.
Yep.
But it makes perfect sense. But it's taken me a lot of years to put it all together. What's your first name?
Clyde, Clyde.
Oh, okay. but there's, you'd be surprised how many people who come to see me and they emails, all of them saying, I don't want to be here, I want to go home. They don't know why they feel that way, because they're one of the people who have come in here to help. When they find out what their job is, then, all right, now I know, and now I can.
What percentage of the population belongs to these waves, would you say?
They said hundreds of thousands. We've now tipped the scale and we can save the earth. Before that, it was questionable whether we were going to be able to do it. That's why this all had to happen. But I'm going to have to tell it step by step. I can't pull it out. If
Sure.
it never makes sense, it's got to go the whole story of how it all happened.
Try my best to see you tonight. Yeah?
See you tonight
Yeah.
then? Okay.
Yeah.